Hey everyone, this is how you change the filament in your Robo 3D E4 3D printer. So first you're going to open the top of the 3D printer and gently pull on the filament tube that feeds into the extruder, and then you'll take your scissors and go ahead and cut the filament near the end of the tube, but of course be careful not to cut the tube. And that is step one. Step two is to go ahead and wind up the filament you're done using. And so you wind it back on the spool and then take your new filament, put it on the filament mount on the back of your 3D printer and feed it into that end of the filament tube until you see it come out the end of the filament tube on the extruder side. And give yourself maybe about 2 inches of filament on that end so that you can hold on to the filament and feed it into the extruder. Step number 3 is on the Robo 3D printer, select the little filament looking icon, this filament spool here, and then you're going to go ahead and hit the Change Filament button. Once you've done that, you hit Start. You have to wait about 30 seconds for the filament head to heat up, and then it will begin to extrude the filament that's in the rest of the filament head. Once it reaches the point where the old filament is going out of sight, go ahead and feed the new filament down right on top of it, and you'll feel it begin to tug on the new filament almost immediately, and then you can let it go, or you can even sort of maneuver the filament tube back into place. And once it's done feeding through, you'll see the color of the filament change. And then it's as simple as just sort of taking the extra filament out of the 3D printer, and you'll see that you've changed your 3D printer filament, and it is that easy.